Clear, Hema?
Yeah, clear. Thank you.
Yeah, hi Anisha, I have one quick question. So this training is about 40 to 50 days, right?
Yes.
So I just want to understand that in these 40 to 50 days, so I mean, we can able to handle the if we join any of the company, will be able to handle the projects, right? So, I mean, how much kind of years of experience, I mean, we can gain in this kind of period? Because I mean, why I'm asking is we have an other sources also where we get the task automation kind of information. So as a mentor, like when we uh, when going through this 50 days of training, so how many years of experience kind we can able to handle as a person? I mean, as an initial role or a beginner role or intermediate role?
Yeah, definitely. I'll give you that information. So, what are the concepts, like what are the training we are having, like 45 to 50 days? Almost you can keep 3 to 4 years of experience. Okay. 3 to 4 years of experience, and even after get an opportunity, you can go with advanced level. It's not like a beginner and intermediate. So simply you can go with advanced level to do the Tricentis Tosca automation. Got it? Why I'm giving this much of confidence? So it's not like only a theoretical session, theoretical come practical sessions. It will give you a more knowledge when compared to the theoretical. Hmm. Clear?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll give you, I think yesterday only one of my student got almost 3 offers. He placed into almost 3 companies, and 3 offers he got. I had a conversation with him, like he is asking which one is better, because he don't know anything. He learned Tricentis Tosca in my training session. So he got the opportunities, 3 opportunities, and he is looking for the best one to join the projects. I'll show you that testimonial as well. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Anusha, when will you conduct the mock interviews after complete the concept wise, or how
So
can
I'll
you
go with
conduct?
the concept wise.
Okay.
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 So if we learn all the concept, when we get a challenge, okay, we'll implement all these concepts to resolve that particular challenge. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give you complete in-depth knowledge on each concept. So what exactly it belongs to. Let me share my screen.
Yes, Anusha.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, how are you going to provide the recording sessions and also interview questions and answers?
Yeah, definitely. That is a part of activities only. So you will get the interview questions, you'll get the assignments, documentations, daily basis, and you'll get a sample resumes to prepare your resumes. Everything is available, okay? Even recording is also. So once we done the class, so we'll upload the recording to you, all of your personal mail IDs. So definitely you'll get daily based recording video to your mail IDs.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, currently I'm working in manual testing, right? I have 3 years of experience. So can I go in Tosca?
sure, definitely.
Okay.
So what are the experience you are having, like 3 to 4 years? Just
Three
keep the
years.
experience in automation, okay? Anyway, you have experience on manual, right? Just keep 1 year of experience in manual, 2 years of experience in automation. Then try for the opportunities. Because Tosca, there is no coding team. Already yesterday, we gone through one particular example also. So are you able to identify any single line of coding in the script?
No.
I built one script yesterday, right? I think I ICICI application, homepage validation. Okay, so today's concept is Tosca Commander. Hmm. Okay, so the point is Tosca Commander. Tosca Commander is one of the component of Tricentis Tosca. Okay, I'll give you the first architecture, then I'll go with the in-depth knowledge on Tosca Commander. Okay, let me show you. I have the document, PPT document. I don't want to show you all these slides, team. So only today we focus on architecture of Tricentis Tosca. So how it look like Tosca 15 below versions and Tosca 15 above versions.
Excuse
Okay.
me, madam. Sorry for the interruption, please. Somebody's joined with the next IT career. It is showing another ones.
Jyoti, I'll check with.
Okay, fine, ma'am. Thank you.
So see here, team, this is the certificate, what is the certificate I discussed with you yesterday. I think that certificate. And here you can see the architecture for the Tosca 15 below versions and Tosca 15 above version. Okay. So if you see this architecture very clearly, I'll highlight the components, main component. What are the components? Majorly, we are going to work in real-time point of view. So this is the major componenting. So Tosca Commander. So whenever we are interacting with the Tosca Commander, definitely we should aware what is common repository, what is test data management repository, and what is these two engines like T-Box engine and OSV engine. To access this Tosca Commander clearly, we required a license server. So without license, we cannot access anything. Okay. Now here, this is the Tosca server. Here we can do a couple of activities like a distributed execution, Jenkins execution, somewhat of Litmus execution. Continuous integration executions part will take care by a Tosca server. So ultimately, if you learn one particular tool, if you learn more theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge on this Tosca Commander, at the time of learning, we learn all these concepts. What is common repository, what is TDM, what is T-Box, license server, Tosca server, distributed execution, CI executions, all this stuff. Okay. So the Tricentis team is updated this one into a recent architecture team. So this is the Tosca 16th version. You can see here Tosca 16th version and above versions. So here Tosca architecture. But this architecture also somewhat similar to the Tosca 15 and below versions team. But both the things, one thing is common, that is a Tosca commander. Here you can see the Tosca commander. So to work with the Tosca commander, we required a common repository. For common repository, we'll use some of the database types to create a common repository in Tosca commander. After that, we required a license type. So we'll get a proper license from the Tricentis company to work with that. So this is the Tosca Connect for the integration purpose. And this is the Tosca server. We can do some of the distributed executions, all this stuff. And these are the some of the test management tools team like a Qtest and SAP Solution Manager. How we are going to integrate these test management tools with this. And these all are the agent types. So to run a parallel execution of all of our test cases. Don't get confused while seeing this architecture. I just want to show you one thing. If you learn Tosca Commander, that is what your experience. At the time of learning a Tosca Commander, you are able to gain a more knowledge on all these internal features of Tosca Commander. Clear? Today what I'll do, I'll just explain to you a database type, like common repository type. If you go with this common repository type, this is the common repository. To create this common repository, we required a database connection. What is this common repository? Why this database connection is required and what exactly it is doing? We'll discuss this part today. Clear up to here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, what is the main difference between these two?
Common repository, na?
No, ma'am. Tosca 15 and 16
They
versions.
just updated this architecture from Tosca 16. Okay.
Okay.
So earlier we have very limited feature and we don't have AI feature in this Tosca 15 version. They just updated with this AI version with the recent information here. Almost both the architectures are same, but somewhat it differ from 15 to 16. But both the levels, one thing is common, that is Tosca Commander. Why I'm giving this Tosca 15, 16 version differences? Whenever you are trying to keep an experience in Tricentis Tosca, like definitely we go with either 2 years or 3 years, right? So you may get one interview question, which version of Tosca you worked on till now? So we cannot say I worked on 2024.2 because this 2024.2 is released, I think this month only. So if I'm keeping some experience on 2 years, 3 years, definitely we should aware of either 16th version or 2023.1 version. Oh, majorly we are concentrate on these versions only. For example, the person who is keeping almost 4 plus or 5 years of experience in Tosca, they should aware of 15 version, along with that 14, 16 also. So I'm just keeping all of your experience part in my mind. That is the reason I'm just giving a differences between a Tosca 15 and 16 version. Okay. Hope this part is clear for all.
Yes.
Good. So the first part is common repository team. Let me close this project. So before creating a project, I'll give you the background of what exactly this common repository is doing. Okay, now. So if you are working with either Selenium or any programming language, Java or Python, if you take anything, let us take an example of Selenium. So let us assume my team strength is almost 3 members is working in Selenium project. Let us assume, okay. These 3 people are completed almost 30 test cases. The first person is completed 10 test cases and the second person is completed 10 test cases. And even third person is also completed 10 test cases. Clear? Okay. Now, These 10 test cases, let us go with the person 1. So don't think this is 1 and 2. P means person 1 and person 2 and person 3. These 3 people are staying in different location. Let us assume this person 1 is staying in Hyderabad, like work location is Hyderabad. This person is Mumbai, and this person location is Chennai. Okay. Now these 3 people are staying in different location, and each person is completed almost 30 test cases. As a team lead, I just want to see the entire team test cases, almost 30 test cases together. Is this possible? Together is nothing but team. This 10 test case, person 1 test case is there in the person 1 laptop. So person 2 test cases in person 2 laptop, person 3 test cases in person 3 laptop. I don't want to call all these 3 people together to see these 30 test cases. No, I don't want to interrupt these people work as well. So what are the work they done for the yesterday or today? I want to see that entire work together in one particular area. So that is possible in a repository. Everyone are having any idea on repositories? GitHub, Bitbucket.
SVN.
Yes, right. So once we done our work, we definitely push this entire code to the repository. So repository is the platform there everyone can access all the information, what is the data is done by the team members. Okay, so here we have one master branch. So in this master branch, the person 1 creates one person 1 branch related stuff, and person 2 is also having person 2 branch, person 3. Once they're done with their test case, what they do, they push their code to their respective branches. SRE. So to push this kind of code to the repositories, additionally, we have to learn here one more part. What is that? GitLab commands. Git commands. I think who are having a knowledge on Selenium, probably they are aware of these things too. So to work with this, must we learn a Git commands to push the code to the repository. So we should aware of merging of activities, all this stuff. Clear up to here?
Yes.
So one step, if you think about testing point of view, here we are doing 2 things. One is we are developing the test cases. At the time of developing the test cases, if it is Selenium, either we are going with a Java or Python. Once you've done the development of your test cases, you want to push your code to the repositories. Once we push our code to the repositories, then we go to the repository and we'll merge the entire team code. This is what usually we do in a real time also. Okay. So in Tosca point of what are the stuff I explained to you as of now that is completely related to Selenium and other some of the programming languages. This is not belongs to Tosca. To get a somewhat of awareness on this repository part, I just explained this part. Coming to Tosca point of view, Tosca is also providing one common repository. So if you're working with Tosca team, no need to work with a GitHub and Bitbucket. All this stuff is not required. Directly, we are working in the repository, common repository. The meaning of that, entire team is working together. Entire team is work together. So there is no restrictions here. So we can see how many team members are completed, how many test cases. I can see the team 1 test case, team 2 test case, team 3 test cases also. So to create this common repository in Tricentis Tosca, we choose a database option. You can see in architecture level also clearly it is mentioned here a database connection is required to create a connection, common repository connection. So here we are not using GitHub Bitbuckets, but we are using some of the database connections to create the common repository platform for the team members. Okay. So to create this database team, what are the databases that Tricentis team is providing? So let me give a couple of databases. One is SQLite database and DB2, MS SQL Server, and Oracle database. So do we require this database option every time? Not here. Here we have two options. One is single user workspace. If you are creating a single user workspace, no need to go with a DB option. But whenever you are creating a multi-user workspace, project, everything is same terminology, multi-user or common repository, different terminologies, but don't get confused. So whenever you are creating a repository with a common, so then only we required a database options here. Then we required a database options here to create the common repository. Okay. Let me show you here. So once you open Tosca Commander, here you can see one option that is a create new. Two things we can see, one is open, another one is create new. Open is nothing but the project which is already created. If you want to open it, then use open option. If you want to create a new project, simply go with the create new. So create new workspace. Here also you can see terminology very clearly, create new workspace. Now here this create new workspaces is separated with two subcategories. One is common repository, another one is the workspace. One is common repository, another one is the workspace. So in the common repository, by default, one option is selected here, that is a create a single user workspace. So single user workspace is not recommended in real time. Because if one project, definitely we can work with either 2 members or 3 members or 4 members, right? So if we create single user, then we are going to give access for only one person. Okay, so single user is not recommended, but I'll show you how to create a single user workspace. Along with that, if you click on this drop down, you are able to see all the databases. What are the databases I mentioned here? One is SQLite, Oracle, MS SQL Server, and DB2. Clear?
Yes.
So let me create one single user workspace team. And this is the workspace details. Workspace or project, both are same. Let's make it as a single user. So this is the name of your workspace. Okay, now. So just use your workspace template. What exactly the meaning of workspace template? Are you remember yesterday I'm just reusing some predefined standard module like OpenURL.
Yes.
So to get that entire subset, just enable this feature, that is a use workspace template. Okay. This is part of the project creation only. Then click on OK. That's it. So the mandatory fields to create a single user workspace, just select the type of repository, enter your name of the project and choose the workspace template. These 3 features is enough. So after that, click on OK. Now I'm creating a new workspace. That is a single user workspace. So here some default folders are created. Yeah. So team, single user workspace, you're able to see this entire interface is common for single user and multi-user. So we have only one difference. So here you can see the team tab. In this team tab, all these features are in disabled. If all these features are in disabled mode, the meaning of that you all are working in a single user workspace. Clear this part? The interface, the number of sections, everything is common, but the difference is only this one. So
Oh,
this is the
okay.
Tosca interface. Yeah,
If it is like multi-user, it will be enabled, right? That's what you're
yeah,
trying to say.
that's it.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
So coming to interface point of view, team, almost these all are the sections of the project. Let me show you the project category. So if you go to the home tab, under this home tab, one feature is there, that is a project icon. If you perform a click operation on this project, you can see all the sections here. So what is my project name? Single user. So this single user is having these many default sections. These all are the default sections. We can call these all are the sections: configuration section, data integrity section, test case execution, issues, modules, reporting, requirement, test case designing, test cases, test planning. These all are the sections which is part of the project only. But all these sections are added here, like this. All these sections are added here like this. You can see like this. Here, all the sections are added: test cases, modules, requirement, test case designing, execution, issues, configurations, test planning, and data integrity. All these sections are added here. If you don't want to keep here, you can close it. But if you want to retrieve back, we can go back to here and we'll retrieve as a separate window. So basically what happens, usually we work with the project directly. To avoid somewhat of confusions, we simply go with each section separately. Okay, but the use cases of each and every section, I'll tell you that. First, be focused on project creation. Tomorrow, I'll tell you what purpose we use the each section, and so what are the most frequently used sections in Tricentis Tosca. We'll discuss in tomorrow's class. Okay, but the single user workspace is clear for all.
Clear.
That part is here. In the project point of view, you can see each section is separated with again 3 subcategories. This is the hierarchy view, and we call this one as a detailed view, and this one is the properties view. Properties. Just give me 1 minute. My system is disconnected. I restart. I'm having some little bit challenge in my lab. I have to recheck today. So hope everyone able to hear me, right?
Yes.
Tim, can you hear me now? This is Anusha only.
But voice is very low, ma'am.
No. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So meanwhile, if you are having any questions, we'll take it over questions. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm just logging with a laptop.
Okay.
Yes, Anusha.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, suppose if we have 2+ years of experience, if they ask a question like which version of Tosca you worked on, what should be our answer for 2+ years of experience?
Two things. Either you can say 16 version or 2023.1 version. Mostly 16, Sushma.
Okay, 16 version.
If you're having last 2 years of experience, majorly we work with 16 and 2023.1.
Okay.
So what about others, Tim? Do you have any questions?
Hi, Anusha. This is Sairam. It's in this course, any cloud platform is there or not? Why? Because I mentioned this Tosca cloud automation, right?
Yeah, this is completely Tosca cloud automation only, but I'm not introducing any GCP AWS here, okay?
Okay.
So because the migration part, we required some more setup, which is belongs to real-time point of view, okay? But that much of features is not available right now. But if you need information related to that, once we're done with the classes, I'll give you the information.
Okay, Anusha.
Any other questions, Tim? The single user workspace is clear for all?
It's clear, Anusha.
Single user workspace is recommended in real time or not?
No.
No, that is not recommended. Okay. So always work with a multi-user. It's me only. Okay. Let me share screen. Okay, team. This is single user just now we created. What are the projects we created right now? You can see those all projects. Okay, so right now I'm having some issue with the laptop, so I'm unable to, even I restarted, still it is disconnected. That's fine. So if you're having any questions, you can ask me. So tomorrow I'll continue with the rest of the session.
Okay.
So team, probably today I'll sort it out this laptop issue. So we'll discuss the rest of the concepts tomorrow. So meanwhile, if you're having any questions, do let me know.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Anusha, same link you used for tomorrow class or?
Sorry, come again. Same
It's
link.
a
There is
same.
no change. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Same link. You can use the same link. We'll join tomorrow at same time.
Okay. Sure.
Thank you all. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Same day. Next day to you all. Bye.